Okay, well, hey, we're doing a dual recording, testing this out. I actually tested it out the night before. Hello, welcome. My name is Don Lucky Jr. I'm going out on 2 broadcasts to test everything. Hope everyone can hear me, and that's why you always have a backup. First off, I wanted to say thank you very much for the topic of going on. Hey, man, we're going on, whatever that is. You got to keep going. I'll keep it brief. There's a lot of stuff out there. First of all, I wanted to start by thanking everyone and say thank you very much for welcoming me here and into this group. There's a lot of valuable stuff that I've learned over the years, not just today and not through these learnings, but a lot of valuable stuff that I've learned from over the years back when Tony Robbins was Anthony Robbins, and Diana Anastasia, what a wonderful woman too. You know, you just meet these people, you know, if you have the chance to meet anyone personally, just the magic that exudes across them. Seriously, it's plus magic, and you know, you're just touched by it. So that's what's going on here. I don't see what's going on with that other meeting, but okay, fine. We're testing. Going back, thank you again, Mastermind and Matthew McConaughey, for this and for inviting me in. Yes, you know, I'm going to skip a lot of those trauma stories, but you know, I wanted to take time to talk about 2 things real quick. You know, 3 of the recent seminars that I've had a chance to meet coming with the trial here on Mastermind is some of the most recent ones, including Matthew and the road trip one, part 1, mile marker 1, and then also the vision from Lori Harder. Those are some of the three things I was impressed by. Just writing it down and all this stuff. I know my own personal, look, I taught at 3 colleges. My mind is vast. I'm self-diagnosed autistic, okay? I can cogitate it on 3 levels at once, you know, sometimes. It's hard to focus like that, but that's really me. So for me, you know, I'm more visceral, and I absorb it. I'm more empathic, I guess, and I absorb that information. So, you know, and some of those things are still reeling in my mind and will for weeks. So, you know, I understand that I have my own form of journaling, you know, and I have my own form, and the value of that is immense. Just on the quick topic of journaling, the value of that is immense. Okay, I look back at the playlist. It's called 5-4. If you go to lizardjazz.com, sorry if I talk fast. You see it picked up on that, Dean. Thank you so much again for all these awesome learnings. Don't think that we're not learning from it. Because I'm not sharing it all doesn't mean I'm not trying to put it out there. You see the collective good of it. You know what? And that is a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about value today. Really 2 things. We're going to talk about value, perseverance, and 2 things. Okay, value, perseverance. And I forget what the third thing was, is the value of the self, I guess. So that's what's going on. You know, on the topic of that, let's say, you know, how I skipped you. I'm coming here back from being blind is a short story. So we're working on those things, this to-do list. I was deaf this year. I went through the writer's strike and the actor's strike to the end of it because we were in solidarity. But, you know, it helped win, and we all helped do it together. That's the important thing too. I like to feel I was a major part of it, and I was a major part of it. When people like Mark Blutman, who had 200 shows that aired on Disney for Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, is in there, and he's your, you know, union rep, you know, guiding light. He's an angel. That I followed him, and Joel Eisenberg. Tom Vaughn's another great person. Kaya Alexander is another person, and I was quick to introduce those people right away. Guest appearance by our lovely little Tiffany. See, there she is. Everyone's heard and recognized. I'm going to take the time to, you know, to say that and share a quick story about recognition. One of the things about being here at Mastermind and with this whole group, you know, the last thing I want to talk about is Wolfpack. But before that, hang on 1 second. I thought we handled this on I thought we were just outside. We always take time for the animals. And that's why there's little snacky treats. There's little snacky treats. Don't worry, they're not real wolves. Good girl. Whoops. Oh no. Now what happened here? Post attendee. No. I'm still here. Uh-oh, where's the meeting? We should still be here. There we are. And it's still recording. I don't know what happened. Okay, but thanks for the pause. Always look after the animals. It's all about recognition, positive reinforcement. That's great. You know, I hear it goes back years and years. Maxwell Maltz, B.F. Skinner goes back, psychocybernetics. I mean, look at it, all guys. I'm on top of it, and it's refreshing to see what's going on today with all this, which is just fascinating. So again, thank you, Dean, and everyone at Mastermind. Thank you for letting me be here and share these stories. Going back on track here, you know, on the topic of recognition, all of that. You know, here, one of the things I want to get to today is here, you know, Matthew's talking about all the green lights and stuff like that. I saw so many green lights. I call it meta magic, okay? And I'm still learning from his green lights. But before that, something that we all recognize is the recognition, and that's the whole part. I wanted to share something real quick. This is, it's coming out backwards or whatever on some screens, but this is, here, look, it's from the Cosmic Mist on Zoom. It's a compliment letter. You know, this is what I worked in a call center, and really I was there to be a producer, okay? You know, starting in with all doing those local TV productions, and when eventually working in the call center, I eventually worked there about almost 5 years, having great success and being part of like a SEAL team for repair. Anyway, the long story short is, you know, people would get one of these certificates. You'd have to get off the phone, have your supervisor sign you off the phone, come and have a mini meeting, and then you're thinking you're getting written up. You're not. You're getting a compliment call and generally some coupon or something good. Okay? To not take away from those people, because we worked as a group on the topic of humility, okay? Which did you see a lot of this self-reflected in me, you know, going, oh my gosh, all this stuff is going on. Why haven't we heard? I'm really a humble guy, okay? So I speak through the craft, or I speak through those things. I just wanted to share with you quickly, just thumbing through this. You know, what I didn't share was, if everyone can see this, I don't know if you can see it or not on the Zoom screen. It's hard to see on the Zoom screen because it's plastic pages. That's crazy. Okay. But really, it's like, I don't know, I think it was over 100 compliment certificates that I did not put on the wall of my cubicle, because you know what? I had respect for my fellow, you know, my fellow team. If you see that, how funny it's in Star Trek stuff. Okay, so some great memories there too, and you know, just like Matthew, I'm not going to go talk long about that. These are just some of the highlights. Okay, here's what brought me in, and the topic will keep going. Okay, super long backstory, but also too here, I'm going to take a second to talk about the mirror. Everyone knows what a mirror is. Okay, before, in my estimation, it's in these quick studies, which are very deep. The deeper you go, okay, the more you see, of course. Okay, but back to the mirror, okay? Long before the vision, long before all of these things, there has to be that recognition of the self and the value of the self. You are valuable. You are valuable. Despite what everyone says or may think you're crazy. When I'm hearing people think I'm crazy, I'm going in the right place. I'm in the right place, okay? Because it's not that. If you understand all the circumstances, be your own psychologist. Okay, and look at, you know, here, would anyone understand this? Would anyone understand this without the effect of it? You know, and there's a lot to be said to that, but the net of what I'm trying to reach is that, you know, you have is it the award or the achievement? It's definitely the achievement, okay? But it can't be only the achievements alone. There has to be a byproduct of achievement, okay? So, and with those things, and here's my long story short, is, you know, when your life is in disarray or you're looking at, you know, what things can I stabilize with, I call it like a broken mirror, okay? You look at the broken pieces of your life, you look at the broken pieces of that mirror, and you decide, what can I hold in one hand? What are the most important pieces of this mirror to hold in one hand? Okay, and then you take those pieces with you. some of those pieces. One of the pieces for me, through this and helping with that, you got to do it for the right reasons too. Again, because that'll help you get through, as I've learned from Matthew, to help get through those red lights. Okay, the red lights that you can blow through, because you know what, that there's no stopping you. One of those signs that came vis-a-vis Tom Hanks and Boss Radio. Oh my gosh, we got the barking dogs here today too. The meowing cats. Do we have mooing cows? They're not there? There's all 66. I had this through all my surgeries. Oh, I know, but we're not saying. Okay, we're going to have to abbreviate this tour today because I don't know why. Sometimes there's wild animals out in the back she barks at. So sorry. Okay, she had food. She has chicken. Fresh chicken. Okay. So, all this stuff is out there on the HollywoodHotline.com. I'll be only about 5 more minutes. Sorry. And again, everyone understands we scheduled this. I planned for a whole day for this, but again, my sweet angel doesn't understand. So she understands treats, but she has plenty of. Anyway, one of my guiding lights for this is, look, I came into Hollywood. To be in Hollywood, you really have to be invited. Otherwise, anyone could be a movie star, right? I came in through it. I wrote the whole screenplay, the adapted screenplay. Okay, here it is, really thick. To Road to Purgatory, which is the sequel to Road to Perdition. Okay, that's how I came in. Plus a lot of other stuff. Okay, so when I'm shooting the thrill here with all that other stuff on the ground and all the other stuff I got going, that's been a 3-year process and a lot of other backstories. Not only that, I sold actually the screenplay about $84 million to come to the table, and I haven't been paid by it. Okay. I chose a different path. I made a different path. Same journey, really. Okay, but I chose a different path. And on that path, it's really a path of peace. Because you know what? The other path would have involved a lot of innocent people that really didn't deserve to suffer. Okay, so I just wanted to take some second to share that before I go into the wolf pack, because you need that before you have to save yourself, before you can save other people, but you need those other people too, and we'll get to that in a second. But right now, here's a word from Walden Wizard. Believe in yourself and in your dream, and though impossible things may seem, somehow, someday you'll get through to the goal you have in view. Mountains fall and seas divide before the one who in their stride takes a hard road day by day, sweeping obstacles away. The prizes in life we fail to win because we doubt the power within. Right? Thank you, Walden Wizard. On the topic of Walden Wizard and all the wizards and the new stuff I'm writing for Forever Friends, which was really my mother's idea, that I've taken and expanded and really ran with, because you know what, like old Hollywood saying is, you got to work with what life gives you. Work with what you got, you know what, and what I got is a lot. I got my eyesight back, I got my hearing back, my mother's upstairs. Yeah, we're still struggling here till all this comes in. All right, and I realized that it's all one big check at once, and we're making great progress. There's been the strikes, there's been the holiday haze with people just coming back in from stuff, but I want to take the time, because I could keep talking on forever about what I call the wolf pack. The wolf pack's not my idea. You know what a wolf pack is? That comes from Kaya Alexander in her entertainment business school, which is really cool stuff. I mean, it's just amazing stuff. She's it's all Gary Shandling. It's all amazing stuff. You got to check it out. But the whole part is that because of that is where I adopted that Wolfpack schema and started bringing people in. Look, I have many stories. Kawan Glover has many stories. Check him out. Kawan Glover. All right. So that's some great stuff to check out about the Wolfpack. But the important point, when I put all this information out there, was on the morning of the Emmys, and I didn't even know the Emmys were going on. I'm just putting out things to put out there and say, look, nothing's going on here. Let me kick up a little dirt. and see what comes back. So, things are in progress for Forever Friends. It's fantastic stuff. If you go to lizardjazz.com and click at the very, very bottom of the page, click on myself is the Wolf and the Wolves. You're going to see what the vision is, and how funny that, or ironic actually, that I wrote this after, or before logging in and seeing the vision seminar from Lori. It's awesome. It's just awesome stuff. The important part is win, lose, or draw. You know what? There's a lot of stuff going on in the entertainment industry. I've put out there as a consultant, what we've got to do to fix it collectively, because it's one Hollywood, okay? I put it out there as 99, 100. How do you get to these things quickly? My kids taught me that. They go, how you want to know how to count to 100 really, really quick? 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100, and that's great. What's also great is all the people and the entire cast that I put together that assembled themselves through Meta Magic for this. That again, here it comes back to the value. The value of the self. Here's my value. Okay. Now here's the value and recognition of your pack or wolf pack, whether it's friends, your spiritual leaders, your family, your pets, your clothing, your belongings, your thoughts. It doesn't matter. That's your wolf pack. Okay, but the most important takeaway from that is what she said is, she asked the class, what is common to everyone, and what's common to everyone at all these shows, whether it's producer, director, actor, actress, writer, whoever. Okay, they all take the time to thank their pack. Those are the people that helped get them there. This is part of my pack. Matthew's part of my pack if he wants to be. And I saw reflections on him, how he changes his mind. But he's still here. He's still here, and I'm still running this all the way to the end of it. And then there comes the loyalty aspect and doing the right things. Yes, instead of seeing me type all this stuff, which I do with my nonprofit, I put that stuff out there a lot, okay? And you see it in the Hollywood Hotline. Also myself, alone, okay? That was a writer's room that expanded. And now I came back, but now I really keep active is just the Facebook feed. So, www.hollywoodhotline, thehollywoodhotline.com. Okay, so, that's what's going on there, and things are really rolling along. We need to wait back. I don't want to, now that we're this close with everything, and I've got the whole Writers Guild behind me, okay, because they know I waited in the strike line. They know I was there at the beginning of the strike saying, hey guys, why don't we use some cardboard tubes for these writers with gentle wrists? Isn't that right, Mikey? And yeah, lo and behold, it broke my heart to see him using the cardboard sticks. I also was in the hospital with, hard breathing from that stuff. All these wake-up calls, okay? If you want this, you got to stay in shape, and you got to stay there. You got to go the distance. It's still not there. Is there money in McConaughey's hand that I've asked for yet? No. But that's okay, because you know what? With that wolf pack and with the value that we all, because they wouldn't be here. Please know, I would not be here unless I could deliver each and every part of that product and have, and they know that, okay? They would not be here and this interest and along here. There would be cease and desist letters, and long before that, they're not talking to you, okay? Don't worry, I've been through lots and lots because all this is provable. And yeah, don't worry, but here, because you know what, with this alone, you could go anywhere. But the best is yet to come. Ha ha. Funny girl. Ha ha ha. Well, but who's laughing? They made $110 million. It cost them $52 million a week to make. They made their money back plus. Okay, but the best is yet to come. What about that movie? That's one of the ones in my contract. Okay, but guess what? This came to the top of all that based on interest. And based on interest from the people that are writing the checks. Okay, so that's really what's important too, because in order to get those stories out there, I can be that channel connection that breaks the third and fourth wall to get it out there in a pure way, Matthew, in a pure way, Demi Lovato, in a pure way, Paris Hilton, okay? In a pure way, Alex Cooper, but I'm saying this because of the people with children. You know what? These are the children. We're going to put together stories that their children want to hear and want to be told. That's really important too, and we can. It's all so clear and so together, okay? And yeah, the stories that go on forever, so that's even more reason, okay? Because they need to have that. It's the quantum effect, okay? Quantum. Here's the short story of quantum for you guys, okay? Okay, we'll make more noise more frequently, or we'll be louder more frequently. That's quantum theory right there, no matter how you slice it, okay? So we can do that. We're gonna make more episodes quicker. That's why it's the Seth MacFarlane Fuzzy Door Productions, plus what I've envisioned together with that, all putting it together. Why Matthew McConaughey? He's already way ahead of the game in so many ways. A lot of people could read or narrate, okay, but the consciousness of all that he's put in, I don't need his method. I need his manifest, okay? I don't need him in time. I need him of time. It's Mr. All, and etc. So I just wanted to shorten it up by saying, you know what? Thank you very much. You know, when life gets too hard, to summarize, look at the mirror yourself, the reflective mirror, and pretend that mirror is broken. And if you broke it in your mind, there's some good shock to grain for you. If you broke it in your mind and then looked at the broken pieces, which of those broken pieces could you fit in your hand? Not that we're picking up broken shards of mirror glass. We're picking up the elements of our life, our family, our clothes, our pets, our food supply, okay, our writing. The things that we can cling to that are real, that are really real, okay? What's really real that you can see. That's very important, okay? Because they are there as a also journal to reflect on. You know, so no one says the journal has to be just on paper. But look at all those practices too. So I wanted to say thank you very much for letting me take the time here to do it. Celebrate your wolf pack. You know, this also encourages them, because at those same Emmy Awards, there was mind-blowing meta magic stuff. There were just more of my signs to keep on going with us, you know, and also at the same time too, Dua Lipa, the same. You know, it's all out. Please visit www.thehollywoodhotline.com, because there's spoilers and stuff I want you to find for yourself and enjoy, because it's all about sharing and celebrating every part of life, okay? You know, thank you very much for being here, and you guys have a great day. All the best.